Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your full moon reading for the month of July. This is a general reading meant for the collective, not intended to give individual messages as you might find in a personal reading. When I mention astrological houses, that'll be based on having Sagittarius as your ascendant, Sagittarius rising. If you have Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, other planets in Sagittarius, but a different rising sign, you'll want to check out that reading as well. The full moon occurs on July 3rd. I'll also be mentioning the Mercury Cassimi that happened yesterday. I'm recording this on July 1st because that's going to be relevant. It has been relevant in all the other readings, so I'm sure it is here too. And this reading will sort of apply all the way through the new moon on the 17th. So about a 2-week period here. This is a 3-card reading. I'll pull 3 cards for the full moon reading and then pull more to elaborate and clarify as necessary. Okay, so let's see what we have here for Sagittarius for the full moon. And this is a very powerful full moon, by the way. I'm forgetting to mention that in some of the readings, but it's closer to Earth than it usually is. And so its gravitational pull is felt stronger, as well as the effects that the illumination will have. Whoa. So you got the Magician for your first card. This is what's going to be illuminated to you. I have a feeling that you're going to be realizing a lot of your, or a lot of your messages are going to be about the fact that you are at a perfect time for manifesting, and you need to take advantage of that. This is the Master of Manifestation. I'm surprised that card didn't fall here, because this is what the moonlight will reveal to you, and this is what you're manifesting. Well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't have to be in this one. 7 of Cups. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have a lot of dreams and wishes and hopes for the future, but you're confused about it. And then finally, how will you move forward? Well, you're being given divine strength. So you have 2 cards here in the major arcana. This is going to be an interesting reading. I cannot wait to clarify. Yes, you're being given the strength to move forward and to take these abilities and divine connection here to manifest. So don't worry. See how you look confused right there? And by the way, no gender assignments. But see the look of confusion, like what to do. I don't know which ones of these I should go after and which ones just aren't for me. And that's what this card is about. This is also Scorpio energy, in case you have any Scorpio placements or people with individuals with Scorpio placements in your life that are connected to any of these hopes and dreams. But let's see what we have here for clarification for the Magician. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands, a choice to be made. Now, the Magician is the first card in the major arcana. The Fool is card number 0. And the Fool is a youthful spirit that sets out on a journey. And card number 1, the first card, is the Magician. And he learns from the Magician how to manifest, how to raise his vibrations, his frequency, so that the messages he sends out to the universe are aligned with his hopes and dreams, his goals, whatever, so that he's not in a negative energy. So it's about escaping your subconscious programming that was built up over the youthful years of your life before the age of 25, when our brains are fully mature. We are very susceptible to all of this programming from culture, society, authority figures, friends, the media, etc. And the Magician teaches the Fool that if you want to manifest, what you truly desire, what will truly make you happy, then it must be from the basis of gratitude that the universe is already helping you do that, and trust and faith in the universe. And then he teaches the Fool how to use all the 4 elements, fire, water, earth, and air, all those tools to manifest. Okay, so the Magician, great card to start out with. The moon, the illumination on the full moon, is going to show you shine the light on aspects of yourself and your environment that are going to help you manifest. And also what's been holding you back, because the full moon is a time when you've also got to release what's not working. So there's going to be a lot of information. Now, well, let's talk about the Mercury Cassimi before I get into this. The Mercury Cassimi happened yesterday, June 30th. And that's when Mercury is very tightly aligned, conjoined with the Sun, super tight conjunction. And it's a time when our intuitions are very heightened, and we get a lot of nudges to pay attention to this and look at this and look at that, things we hadn't noticed before that have meaning for our life. We get intuitions, we get gut feelings, hunches, whatever you want to call them, but it's things that we may not usually pay attention to. Well, the Mercury Cassimi yesterday, that started, and these messages are not like, golden halos shining or glowing around the message and angels singing. They're not that dramatic. They are just like a feeling to, like you're staring at something, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, hey, that I could use that for such and such. And it activates your creativity and your ways of seeing things. So you got a lot of those messages yesterday. Sagittarius, where's your ruling planet, Jupiter, is in your 6th house of health and wellness, self-care, self-discipline, and organization. And that's where you're going to grow and expand for the next year while Jupiter is there. And you're going to do it in unexpected ways because Uranus is also there. So you might be getting some unexpected messages about your health and wellness routine, how you take care of yourself. And it's also about pets and about being disciplined toward and organized at how you approach that aspect of your life. But let's move to the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands is fire, and the Two of Wands is represented by the Sun in Aries, another fire sign. So you're fire energy yourself. So you're very comfortable with that energy, which is about being inspired and enthusiastic to go on another adventure. And you love to plan. Planning the adventure is half the fun, and you love to do that and design. You're an intellectual. You are very intelligent in the way you approach your adventures. You're progressive. You love exciting things, but you're also very deep. You go deep when you start trying to plan and design because you are an intellectual. So what's happening here with the Two of Wands is there's a choice to be made. The Two of Wands in the traditional deck is a gentleman, a well-to-do gentleman, standing out on his balcony, and one of his wands is bolted to the balcony, the terrace, while the other one he's holding forward. He's contemplating getting ready to start another adventure. Let's get clarification and see what this adventure is about. And if we get a timing on it. 9 of Swords. Okay. Because you are coming out of a very confusing time. Very confusing. And it's called the never-ending nightmare, but because the swords are all stacked up above this person's head. But in your case, it's not a nightmare. It's just never-ending possibilities and concerns you have. It's related to this, and it's keeping you up at night. You're confused about what to do. But the Two of Wands, the moon is going to illuminate this for you, that you need to get serious about making a choice from these. No matter how confused you are, no matter how it's keeping you up at night, it's telling you to use that energy of your 6th house where Jupiter is, where your ruling planet is, and organize. Make your pros and cons lists if you have to. But you've got to organize all of these possibilities you have going. One more clarification card. Because you're going to be judged on it. Yes, you're going to be judging yourself. You will be judged by how you move forward. Okay. Yes, judgment. This is the 20th card. Number 1, number 20. That means that the cycle's drawing to a close, and you're evaluating. And the full moon is a time when you're supposed to evaluate and throw out what's not working for you and keep what's good. So it looks like the first thing you're going to do is, with these 9 of Swords piled on, stretched out on the ground here, you're going to weed out. You've got to make choices. You've got to weed out yes, no. And you could have a maybe as well, okay? We'll let you have that since you're this confused. Apparently, this is something that's really affecting you. You have a lot coming up. And it's hard for you to even set a priority about what to think about first, because you have a personal goal, you have a career goal, you have financial welfare goal about how to budget, what to save, what to do with this money. Should I buy this? Should I not buy this? Is it time to buy a house? Is it not time to buy a house? You have relationship goals. You have all these different dreams and wishes, and you're so confused you can't even step forward to start manifesting. But the moon is going to clarify for you, okay? Which is good, because you are going to judge yourself, but you will also be judged by those around you with how you handle all of this confusion. How are you going to set your priorities and make your choice? Okay? 2s are about balance as well, and bring balance. You've got to start sleeping again at night. The full moon should help. Well, let's move to all of these things before you, these different paths to take. And certainly in anyone's life, we're on all of those issues are on any one path, but one issue can pull us over in this direction. Another one can make us detour here. So let's get some clarification on this energy. Let me cut. Okay, 7 of Cups. Each cup filled with different hopes and dreams, or different aspects of your life. Some of them are not achievable at this time. They're just wishful thinking. And what do we have for clarification? The Death card. You have Scorpio. Either there's a Scorpio in your life that's going to help you make your choices, or Sagittarius, as you start organizing all of this, you're going to find that something has to be let go. And that's what the full moon does. It tells you what needs to be released, what isn't working for you, and in order to make way for the new. This is about death and rebirth. It's not about you dying. This is not a bad card. It's a very good card. This is major arcana, along with this and this. You now have 4 major arcana cards. So this is major for you. This is a must do, a must attend to. So getting rid of the old, bringing in the new, and in a way, you will be reborn. You will have that enthusiasm back again. The Wands, fire energy that drives you, because you must act like the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the master of the air suit, of all of the air energy. Air energy includes truth, how that truth is communicated. Does that communication align with your inner truth, and is it reflected in the way you stand by your principles and you communicate your character? And it's about intellect. Well, Sagittarius, you are an intellectual, and you're going to have to bring this part of your character forward, and you're going to have to apply this to your kingdom, as the king would do, which means to all aspects of your life. You're going to have to analyze. You're going to have to dig for your truth. You're going to have to analyze, and you're going to have to apply it systematically. Because after you narrow down, after you get rid of what's not working, what's left, you're still going to have to make a choice. You're still going to have to set some priorities. And you have to make sure that you're true to yourself when you do it. And then it opens up the pathway to learn from the magician about how to manifest. So right now, you're manifesting confusion and doubt and uncertainty and maybe wishful thinking. However, with the full moon, you will see that illumination will show you what has to go by the wayside and what you need to pursue. And you're going to do it intellectually. You're going to do it with your list, your organization, your fifth house. I'm sorry, your sixth house. Your sixth house. You're not feeling good. Your sixth house is about health and wellness. You're losing too much sleep. You're letting all this worry and concern bring you down, and it lowers your frequency. You're sending messages out to the universe that you're just tired, you want to give up. And everything is too scary to think about. But your ruling planet is there to help. Jupiter, you're going to grow and expand. You got a lot to learn here. Virgo, I don't see any pages, the learning card, but you have a lot to learn about yourself, Sagittarius. Let's look at the best way. No, I want to get another clarification card here about manifestation. Three of Cups. Yes, you're very, very sad. Your heart is very heavy. You're just not happy right now. Sagittarius, you're one of the most happy-go-lucky signs of the zodiac. That's one thing we love about you. You always cheer us up. You're confident. And you're miserable right now. You're not you. If you have someone with Scorpio placements, get their help, their advice, their ideas on starting to organize all of these issues that are bothering you, these issues. Because right now, you are feeling so down and worried about the judgment that's coming, what others think of you, what you think of yourself, that you need some help so that you can get it down to the essentials. Yeah, get it down to the essentials of your element, your energy, the wands right here. In other words, you find what makes you successful and happy, and therefore the people around you as well. This is the only wands you have in this entire... Now, this is fire strength. This is Leo. But as far as you, wands, this is the only one that's for you. However, over here in the way to move forward, you're going to use your fiery energy, your inner strength to, and with the help, and I'm pretty sure it's someone with Scorpio placements, Scorpio ascending sun, moon, someone, or maybe this is you. If you've got the Scorpio placement, you're going to pull that out of yourself and sort of kick yourself in the rear and get moving with it. But the inner strength here, this is Leo, but it's divine. It means divine strength. Notice that she's not aggressive in the way she's tamed the lion here. She's smiling. She has calmed them with her inner strength in a peaceful way. In the regular deck, it looks almost in a playful way. So that usual fire energy can be very assertive and very aggressive, very strong, but you're going to do it with calm strength. And let's see what's the way to use this strength to move forward with your manifestation of what really matters to you out of all these dreams that you have here. Ah, the Ace of Wands. Yes, exactly. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. Fire energy. Opportunity. Divine opportunity. Okay, this is going to connect you with your higher purpose. You're going to use that strength to find this purpose, to analyze and organize all of these mushy issues out here that are worrying you so much. And you're going to grab this opportunity, this wand energy. I keep looking over here. If this is getting my attention, I want to hide the card, but it's getting my attention because my intuition is telling me that this means a lot to you. It means a lot. It's not that any one thing has brought you down to this feeling of hopelessness. It's that things piled up and it happened a little at a time, and before you knew it, you were in this energy, this very sad heartache, even heartbreak. You were in this energy before you knew it, and you don't even recognize yourself. But you're receiving divine strength. The moon's light will show that to you. You will feel it. It'll raise your vibration. You will be, you're blessed, and you will thank the universe for those blessings. You'll show your gratitude. You will speak your gratitude in the present tense. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, God, universe, the divine. Thank you. I'm grateful for the blessing you give me and for helping me see more clearly, having made clear to me what I need to do to begin to move toward my true purpose. Because judgment is coming. Let's get some more clarification here. Ace of Wands. I'm very glad. This is like the power of all wands. It represents you, Leo, and Aries. All the fire energy. It's the potential. And you've got the potential to use that energy to do what needs to be done, and for the death and rebirth cycle here, so that it can close out. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is Cancer. The Sun is in Cancer right now. The Mercury Cassimi yesterday happened in Cancer. And the Moon rules Cancer. So this is just affirmation. This is just confirming that this needs to be done in the Cancer cycle at the full moon. And I think I mentioned that I have some guides that are linked below in the description box that help with, if you want to use the moon's energy, the moon phases, to manifest more smoothly, more successfully. Those guides would help if you want to look at those. But yes, water energy. And Cancer happens to be your 8th house, of mysteries and transformation, inner depths. Yeah, okay. So you're going to be doing some reflecting. Everyone's getting a reading that mentions reflecting and finding inner truth. It's in different ways than yours, but these cards are coming up frequently in the readings for the full moon. And then finally, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is sort of, it can be sneaky, but it's using strategies to win that are sort of superficial. In the traditional deck, this guy has snuck into the enemy camp and he's stolen 5 of their swords. They only have 2 left, so that they can't win. It's not necessarily deception, because all is fair in love and war, but it's like you're relying, because you are so downtrodden right now. It's horrible, because you don't feel your usual self, and you don't have the energy to move through the world like you usually do. You're sort of relying on shortcuts and tactics that you wouldn't ordinarily use, that are lowering your vibration, and it makes you feel phony, and like maybe you progressed forward, but not in a way you would like. You're not proud of it. You don't really feel like you can look yourself in the mirror. So that's why you're being given this strength. You're being given the strength so that you can take this opportunity, all this fire energy, all of it, and bring things together. Bring things together so that you can make that choice that's going to bring you into this new world. So this is a difficult cycle for you, Sagittarius. I'm sorry you're not feeling better. But you can't manifest your real dreams and desires until you bring your frequency back up. And in your mind, you are grateful to all the blessings that you still have, that you do have, and the ability to use it to make the choices that are going to bring you to your real purpose, your true purpose. Okay, well, we're going to end it here. And I hope this helps you. Don't forget the downloads that I've got in the links below. And I always learn from the readings. This one was a surprising reading. I didn't expect that. Sagittarius is usually this happy-go-lucky type thing. But this looks pretty serious. But I think you're going to come out of it just fine and get back to your usual self. So I look forward to working with you again. Thank you so much.